Looks like it did, so things are all good in here. Thanks for the rocket value, 5 elixir for 6 and 600 damage on the tower. Definitely taking that. Hey guys, over here and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today we are at 5,111 trophies, going for 5,200 with, of course, the 3.0 mortar cycle deck with the archers. This deck has been absolutely rocking it for me in this meta, and it honestly works really well. Obviously the matchups are always really tough, but you're generally able to work around that. So anyways guys, let's go ahead and hop right into this battle against Lord Hutch. Alright, so hopping into this battle, he's gonna go ahead and drop a Mega Minion right at the very beginning, so we'll just go ahead split archers to react to that. Obviously the one archer will go ahead and take that Mega Minion down enough so that it won't get any hits, and here he's gonna go with a furnace a little far back, so we're actually gonna go in with a mortar right there, and oh, Sparky, okay, what kind of deck are you running? So here, as soon as that Sparky blast, we're gonna go with an Ice Spear and Bats combination to try and DPS down that Sparky. Let's go get a log before the Sparky gets any hits, and okay, Sparky goes down, mortar's locked onto the tower. Let's go guys, and that's going to be some really solid damage for us. He's gonna go with a Goblin Gang, unfortunately, which will take out a mortar, but we're gonna go right back in with another one because he made that really tiny misplay with that furnace being just a little too far back. We were able to just absolutely punish this guy, bringing in the pain and taking that tower down to about 2,500, and it's still going down. So here we're gonna go and quickly log out those fire spears just to stop some damage, and the mortar is actually gonna take that tower down to below 2,000 HP, so that's actually so good for us. Here we're gonna use some archers once again. The archers will stop the fire spears and the prince, and of course the archer will hopefully get some chip damage onto his tower on sort of like a counter push. Not really a counter push, but anyways, here about halfway through the match, really solid lead, and we do have, you know, relatively decent matchup, and here he's gonna play the furnace too far back again. And here's something that you probably should know with the Ice Spear. If you time your Ice Spear at the very last second, it'll actually go up and catch the second set. But anyways, here he's gonna go with a Sparky. We're just gonna rocket that out, no big deal. Mortar's gonna lock onto the tower for another couple of hits. Let's go and get some bats down to take out that Valkyrie right there, and get an absolutely valuable log onto all of that stuff right there. And now, as we're heading into double extra time, a really comfortable lead, honestly. And he's going to go in with a prince. We'll just go ahead, get an Ice Spear to try and freeze that. And, oh, we played that Ice Spear a little too soon, but we should be fine. Let's get some archers right there. Bats down, log onto those fire spirits. And, yeah, looks like things are looking good right here. Tower's already down to 956. That's 2 rockets, but I might just consider logging it down to just 1 rocket range. We'll have to see how this battle plays out. But anyways, here mortar will go ahead and try and take that down. And archers, oh my god, I tried to surround the Sparky with the archers, but that's fine. But anyways, we're gonna try and do the 2 rockets, because the rocket will also go ahead and clip those fire spirits, which is really nice. 13 seconds left, not too much this guy can do. Let's just go and quickly get a log down. Let's get an Ice Spear to pull everything. Let's see here, let's go ahead and get a knight. Let's go ahead right here, get some archers. Oh, that's actually kind of sketchy right here. Let's see here, sudden death. Let's go and get some bats down, sending in that rocket. That's gonna be GG, and really sketchy at the end, but hey, you know what, still able to come away with the win, so a win's a win. Let's just go ahead and move on. Alright, so looks like this second battle is going to be against a Japanese player from the clan club CSC2, and here, starting off this match, we're gonna once again wait for him to make the first move, and you'd say he's gonna go with the Goblin Gang, so we're just gonna go ahead and straight up log that out. Don't want to deal with it, and let's see here, he's gonna go with a miner. Let's go with an Ice Spear to try and catch it, and then bats, which will finish off that 1 spear golem. Archers down, we'll go ahead and help tank for that miner, stop it from getting a single hit of damage onto the tower, and yeah, things are looking pretty good. He's got a dark goblin, so it looks like we're gonna be against, you know, some kind of bait deck. So here, oh no, maybe not. Let's go with a knight right here. Let's go quickly log that out, taking out the Ice Spear and the dark goblin. That is just value right there. And here we're just gonna actually, I don't even think we need an Ice Spear. Barbarian might get a hit, and oh, Barbarian gets no hits onto the tower. Here, let's actually go opposite lane. just with a little push right here. See if he has zap. No, he's gonna go with that stuff right there. So here, let's go get some archers down. I wanted to tornado that electro wizard to the king's tower, but looks like it just wasn't gonna happen. Let's go get a log onto all that stuff right there, taking that down, and then let's go ahead and follow up with a mortar right there. We have a really good counter push with a knight and an archer, and that's gonna actually DPS down that battle ram. Let's see here. Let's actually go in with some bats right here. Mortar will take out that dark goblin, and the mortar is now locked onto the tower, guys, and that is going to be a ton of damage for us. Obviously, I'm gonna take any mortar lock I can. Unfortunately, I didn't really have a way to stop the ice spirit, but you know, hopefully, that one spear goblin does. Oh no, okay, we're out of battery. We gotta go and plug in our iPad in real quick. But anyways, here, as we're getting closer and closer to double elixir time, I might once again consider rocket cycling. I know this is a mortar cycle deck, but oftentimes you will obviously find yourself rocket cycling just because you know it's really effective. But anyways, here, we're just gonna go and get a knight right there. I tried to NATO the miner to the king's tower, but he played it in a really good spot, and here he's gonna P.E.K.K.A. at double elixir. That means he's low on elixir. We're gonna go in with an offensive mortar, try and get a lock onto the tower. We're gonna try and DPS down that battle ram as fast as we can, and that's gonna lock the mortar onto the tower. For those of you who don't know, if you take out a battle ram, it's actually gonna retarget the mortar, which is definitely something that's really nice. So here, the mortar is, oh no, I thought the mortar was locked on, but anyways, here, let's go ahead and NATO that to the king's tower right there. Let's go quickly get a log right there, and get some bats down. Oh wow, okay, that E-Wiz went down, but the bats will actually take out the dark goblin, and the mortar gets a hit onto the tower. Let's go, and that's looking pretty good. We got a solid, 900 damage lead at this point, and here, we're gonna go in right here with a knight, and some archers to try and DPS down that battle ram as soon as we can. He's gonna go in with a P.E.K.K.A, and honestly, I think I'm gonna start rocket cycling as soon as I get the chance. Obviously, his tower's only 3 rockets away, and I don't think he has a zap. Okay, he's got an E-Wiz. I guess that kind of counts. But anyways, here, let's go ahead and quickly get a knight down. Let's go get an ice spear right there. Let's see here, and yeah, let's just go ahead and send in the rocket. Like we said, rocket cycling. Now, his tower is now down to 1,079. That's just 2 rockets away. Let's go quickly get some bats down. Let's quickly get a log down. Hopefully, we can catch the dark goblin. Yes, we caught the dark goblin, and that's also going to clip onto the tower. Tower's down to 967. Knight will take out those barbarians. Let's go get a mortar down for that P.E.K.K.A, and we're gonna go with high archers. Obviously, we don't want to give him poison value, because if we played the archers anywhere else, that would have been really good poison value. But anyways, here, let's go quickly get a log down onto that miner, try and DPS that thing down, and let's go ahead and send in a rocket. And guys, his tower is now down to 339. Let's go get a knight down, try and DPS down that battle ram once again. We just need to cycle back to another rocket as soon as we possibly can. And let's just go quickly log right there. We cycle back to the rocket, sending that thing in. That's going to be GG, grabbing a really, really nice win against not exactly the easiest matchup either. And yeah, there we go, another 30 trophies. And guys, right now, let's see how many trophies we're at. If this thing's gonna load, we're at 5172. So just 28 more trophies will get us to that 5200 mark. All right, so it looks like this next battle is going to be against Pyakuni from a Korean clan. Good luck to him. And starting off this match, let's see what this guy is going to do. We're not going to make the first move because we just don't have much, unless he doesn't play anything. But we're just going to go ahead and log out that goblin gang right there. And let's see here. Is he going to do anything? Okay, he's going to go with the princess in the back. So it looks like we're going to be against some kind of bait. So we're just going to straight up rocket that princess tower, and the princess obviously getting a ton of value. And here, let's go quickly get a let's get a king's tower activation right there. And let's get a ice spirit down to try and take out that goblin. And oh no, that prince is gonna hit that tower. Oh my god, that was not a good first exchange at all. And this is the version of bait that I really don't like facing, just because, rascals are really annoying. Prince is also a really annoying card for this deck to face, just because we don't have that much swarm. And here, let's actually go with an offensive mortar, because he placed those rascals. That's 5 elixir down the drain. And okay, he's gonna go in with his goblin gang right there, and mortar will go and splash out the rascal girl right there. And let's actually go with archers right here. Let's really quickly get a lockdown onto that dark goblin right there. Take that out. Mortar is going to actually get a lock onto the tower. Let's go with a knight and some bats to distract that prince. And that mortar is actually going to get, you know, hopefully one more hit. Just one more hit from the mortar. Looks like it's going to happen. And that's actually going to tie up the game right there. We're actually going to take a really slight lead. Obviously, the lead's so small that it doesn't really matter. But obviously, we are right back into the game after that really solid mortar lock. So anyways, here we're gonna just follow up with another mortar because his prince is out of cycle and his rascals are out of cycle. So here's gonna get a NATO. Mortar is once again locked onto the tower. Like I said, I knew his counters to the mortar were out of cycle, so here's gonna get a knight down, and that's gonna tank for the rascal boy and the goblin gang. So things are looking really good for us right here. And here, let's go and get an ice spear down to freeze that stuff. Let's go and get bats to take out the spear goblins. And look at that. Now we've turned from a really bad situation all the way up to now that we're like about 1,000 damage in the lead as we head into double extra time. So definitely now it's looking pretty good for us. Here the archers will take out that princess right there. We're gonna go ahead and log out that dark goblin. Just don't want to take damage from it. And here, let's go with a mortar. Let's just straight up rocket that out. Don't want to deal with it. And here, we're going to go ahead and NATO that goblin barrel backwards. Hopefully, the princess towers will take it out without taking a single hit point of damage. And 31 seconds left. Things are once again looking really good. His tower's just down to 2 rockets away. And let's see here. He's going to go with a dark goblin. Knight will go ahead and soak that up. Let's go get a mortar down. And honestly, there's really nothing this guy can do. We're just going to try and defend this prince once again. And that's probably going to be it. I don't imagine him being able to do too much more here. It's actually going to rocket. He's going to give us a lot of rocket value into the tower. So we're definitely going to take that. But that's all. You always want to take any rocket value on the tower as if you can. But anyways, here, as we head into overtime, honestly, not too much this guy can do. We've pretty much got the win in the bag. Let's just try and quickly cycle back to a rocket as soon as we can. Send in that rocket, and that's going to be GG. Well played right there. Obviously, bait's not the hardest matchup. It's not the easiest matchup, but this version of bait is a bit of a harder one. So anyways, here, let's see here. Are we at 5,200? And looks like, oh my god, we're 2 trophies away. Are you kidding me? That's just dumb. All right, looks like you're getting one more battle for this episode. But oh, that's just so stupid. 5198 trophies. Alright, let's just hop into one final match. Alright, so it looks like this last match is going to be against Jordan from the clan Feel the Claw. Good luck, and starting off this match, we're going to go ahead, wait for him to make the first move, and obviously if he doesn't make the first move by about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll just go ahead and split some archers in the back. That's generally how I like to start my matches, and looks like he's going to go with minions, so of course, we'll just do exactly what we said, and go with those archers in the back here. Let's actually get an ice spear predicting that miner right there, and we can also get a king activation, and oh god, that miner almost died. I really didn't want that miner to die because I wanted to hit the king's tower. Looks like it did, so things are all good in here. Thanks for the rocket value. 5 elixir for 6 and 600 damage on the tower. Definitely taking that. And here he's just gonna go with his level 11 princess. Actually, that's kind of surprising this high up. But anyways, we're gonna go with some bats right here. Not quite sure exactly what deck this guy's using. It feels kind of wacky. He's got miner, princess, and wizard. And okay, looks like it's gonna be some kind of P.E.K.K.A. miner deck. So of course we're gonna go in with a mortar right there. The mortar doesn't do too well against the P.E.K.K.A, but its splash damage does do really well against its support troops. So anyways here, as soon as that P.E.K.K.A walks up, we're going to go ahead and play some archers right there. Be sure to drag that P.E.K.K.A over, and hopefully that second archer comes back. Okay, the second archer comes back. Here, let's go and NATO an ice spear and a knight down to go ahead and distract that miner. Look at that. We're going to catch the miner, and we're going to take out those minions for a very effective counter push. Now we've got a really healthy knight and 2 mortars up. He's going to go with a wizard, and that wizard just gonna get completely vaporized right there. Mortar's locked on. It's got a decent amount of health, but I think it's just gonna get 1 hit because those bats will take it out. But of course, we'll definitely take any hits onto the tower we possibly can, as this deck is quite chip based, and now the tower is down to, you know, 4 rockets. So obviously that's nice. So anyways here, we're gonna go with bats and ice spear combination. Unfortunately, his princess will take that out. I probably should have rocketed that princess, but that's fine. Let's see here. Let's go with a knight, and let's go ahead and follow up once again with a defensive mortar. The mortar hopefully will go ahead and splash onto that princess, but anyways, let's go get some bats down onto that miner. And let's see here. Mortar will take out that princess. There we go. And then we're just going to go ahead and get an ice spirit down to freeze everything. Activated King's Tower comes in super duper clutch. And that allows us to send in a rocket right there. So it looks like this guy's barbarians as well. What a weird deck. So anyways here, we're going to go ahead and get a log. Let's go ahead and get a NATO as well. And then let's go ahead and let's see, get a knight down right there. Oh no, that wizard has just a slither of health. And that's going to be, you know, one wizard hit. Obviously, we're still in the lead, but not by as much as I would have liked. But anyways, as we're heading into overtime, let's go ahead once again, get that defensive mortar ready. And we do kind of have to start rocket cycling. You know, you got to take some risks to take some dubs. So anyways here, let's go ahead and get some bats down. Try and DPS down that stuff. Here, we're just going to straight up send in a rocket. Let's go get a knight to pull everything to the center. Archers to DPS down that miner right there. And man, this King's Tower is going to come in super duper clutch. Let's go ahead and see. Pull everything in with the ice spear. And look at that. I swear if that Pega gets a hit into the tower. Okay, looks like he's going to die just in time. And let's just rinse and repeat. Go with a defensive mortar. Go with an offensive rocket, and the archers will go ahead and start DPSing down that P.E.K.K.A. and the mortar will also splash onto the wizard, which is really nice. Let's go get a log right there, and let's go ahead and NATO everything together. Let's go get a knight onto the miner, and look at that, really solid right there. Let's go get a bats down to go ahead and take everything out right there, and there we go. Tower is down within rocket range. We've cycled back to a rocket. That's going to be GG. Well played, sending in that rocket, and there we go, pushing up to 5,200 trophies with, of course, Mortar 3.0 cycle. So obviously this deck still works really well if you know how to play it. And yeah, really solid ladder session as well, gaining 25 trophies for this final match. Alright, so back on the main screen, as you can see, at 5,200 trophies, Masters 2, that's actually really impressive right there. As you can see, you know, all these matchups, not the easiest, but we were still able to overcome them. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I got time for in today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.